Okay, so it's November, and in November I celebrate my birthday, and every November for the past several years I got up here and I've told you a little birthday story. Some of you may remember these. And it starts like this. When my father turned 40, I was 10 years old. And I remember my mother brought out a birthday cake with one candle on it. And I said, what's with the one candle? My father said, life begins again at 40. And over the years, I watched him grow older, and he finally passed away. And when I turned 40, I said, life begins again. And so when I turned 41, I celebrated my 39th birthday. You get the idea how this works. And I don't know what happens when you get to zero, but it's still working for right now. Okay. So this year I turned 13. And some of you may remember some stories I've told. When I turned 18 here, I regained my virginity. That was a good trick. When I turned 16, I lost my driver's license. So what happened at the age of 13? You guys think back, it was a horrible, horrible time. You know what happens to 13-year-olds in school these days? I saw a video on TV the other day where this girl wouldn't give up her cell phone, and a cop grabs her and throws her on the floor and arrests her, right? People go around shooting kids in school these days, so we put cops with guns into the schools, then the cops arrest our kids. You know, so something's crazy there. If I was 13 and I was in school, by the time I was in high school, I had a heck of a rap record. What did you guys do at 13 that was illegal, right? Okay, for guys, it starts with playing with matches, burning down Civic Stadium, something like that, blowing things up, right? For me, my big thing was I wanted to build a big rocket. And so I got this pipe. They call it a pipe bomb these days. And then went down to the liquor store. You could do that. You walk to the liquor store and we'd buy boxes of wooden matches. The kind that you could strike anywhere and they would light, they would break the heads off. We started filling this thing up, right? Well, my father caught me and he stopped me. Thank goodness. But my goal was to put like a nose cone on this thing and have it fly up in the air and have a parachute come down with a frog, a live frog, you know, that I caught, you know, you catch frogs at that age. We didn't do that. So let's go on. What else happened at the age of 13? Well, that was the year I discovered my penis. Guys, that's about the time, right? And girls, you discover it too about that time because the guys discover it. And so here's the sequence of events partially. So I had to start PE, and they had me buy this thing called a jock strap. And I didn't know what a jock strap was or what to do with it, but I remember in my first day in PE class trying to put this thing on, and all the guys are laughing at me. I put it on backwards. I didn't even know what it was for, okay? So let's move along. This is another good story I want to tell you. This is math class, like third period. I don't know what it is, but when you're 13 and it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, you get a boner. It happens that way, right? So you're sitting there in class, and you know the teacher's getting ready to call on you to come up front and do A square, B square, whatever up on the blackboard, and you don't want anybody to see what's going on. Well, of course, the girl who's sitting in front of me, she's teasing me, throwing her hair back and smiling and looking, and all the other guys, guys in the back, nobody wants to go in front in a math class because of this little boner problem. So, how do you solve that problem? I finally figured out what the jockstrap was for. You just wear 2 jockstraps to class. My math grades went up, I survived, and that's how I'm celebrating my birthday again this year, I guess. We'll just see what comes up. And if you hear a big bang, remember, I might have done something. Go outside and look up and see if there's a parachute coming down with a frog on it.